Right, welcome to Black Book Basics. I'm Opus, this guy's Coach T. And then today, we're going to be talking to you about walking away creates attraction and makes you a man.
Here you go, that Terrence Howard hustle and flow thing again, okay?
Man.
Being able to walk away from a woman, in my opinion, is one of the most powerful things you can do. Napoleon Hill, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Think and Grow Rich, he talked about sex being an irresistible force. A lot of the things that we do is driven to get women. Sex is a very powerful thing. And when you're able to turn a woman down and walk away from her, yes, it does create attraction, but it makes you a man. It builds discipline. It builds supreme discipline. A close friend of mine, he was on a date with a girl. They were talking about jazz music. And he plays the trumpet. He's played the trumpet his entire life. Jazz is his lifeblood. And on the date, she was saying like, I don't like jazz music. I think it's a stupid music. For me, the date's over at that point. You just insulted me. It's just not music to me. It's just, I've been doing it since I was a kid. Whatever you identify with, whether it's poetry, you know how to build computers, or you're building an app, or you're writing a novel, whatever the case may be, and she says something that you don't like, what will most guys do? Yeah,
It's just something I've been doing for a while,
right.
so I'm kind of just, I just stuck with it, I don't even care for this shit. It's almost like I'm 5'3", and she says, well, I don't like tall guys. All right, well, hey, peace out. I'm not 6 foot, so peace out. I don't even want to waste my time.
And she's just gonna shit on that without, even to say, well, jazz not really my favorite, but it's not really my vibe. But maybe you can school me on it. Put me up on who are some of the artists that you like. She could have been testing them. I'm not really sure. But,
So how that corresponds with walking away is, hey, she doesn't like jazz music. She just insulted you on it, and you're kind of like, all right, well, fuck it. I guess we ain't gonna work. We ain't got enough in common. All right, well, peace out.
Yep.
She's gonna be like, well, damn, you just walked away.
He just walked away.
Most guys would actually, like T was saying, most guys would be like, hey, well, I don't know if jazz is just all right. I'm not a big fan. Some guys are just, bullshit their way into agreeing with her, so she doesn't, there's not that disagreeing tension.
The average guy is going to stay there, but when you walk away, it's going to make you feel even more confident because you get to a level where you can turn down women.
And you got the upper hand. You're the one that walked away. As long as you don't turn into like a little puppy dog and turn back around and say, well, you know what? After I think about it, I really don't like jazz that much. After walking away because she got done insulting you about the shit. As long as you hold your ground basically. And that works for breakups too. If she wants to break up with you and you walk away and you undo the whole begging, pleading, crying, and singing R&B music to her, then hey, you got the upper hand. You got control of it. You're the one that walked away. R.I.P. She's gonna be like, why isn't he calling me, blowing my phone up? So it makes you different. It makes you you're different than everybody else, and that's what you want to do. You want to be different.
A friend of mine back in the day, he was Muslim. He was just got into Islam, and he was dating a girl, and me and him were tight. Rolling tight every day. We was always together, kicking it, playing ball, doing all types of dumb stuff teenagers do. And he got a girlfriend. This is his first girlfriend. He disappeared. We stayed across. I had never seen this dude again for 8 months. Every time I see her little blue car over there, like, oh yeah, that's his girl.
Whipped.
Right.
Pussy whipped.
I seen this dude 6 months later. He came up and knocked on the door. We was kicking it. He's like, yeah, I broke up with her. I broke up with her. I was like, well, what happened? Dude, I'm thinking you gonna marry the girl. And he's like, nah, man. She said some stuff. I had to cut her off. She said, oh, I could never be a Muslim. That's a stupid religion. He said, where you think I go down there every night? I go to the mosque. And she's like, oh. And he's like, you gotta go. Cut her off, never talk to her again. And he was with her for a while, almost a year. She's saying something about your faith in God. Most guys would say, well, yeah, I can see how it's not the best religion, but it works for me. That's how most of the guys are gonna react. And when she sees you say something like that, she's going to lose respect for you because you don't have respect in yourself to promote how good it is in you and what it's done for your life. Whatever the case may be, whatever aspect or whatever thing she's saying about it, whatever disrespect she's bringing to you. She's going to see that. And how you see yourself is how your woman is going to see you because you're the leader in the relationship. That men, we're the leaders. They're going to look at us for guidance and direction. So if she's saying this thing that is guiding him, his faith in God is guiding his life, guiding his life and his life, and giving flavor and color to his life and direction. And if he's not going to follow that and I'm disrespecting that, then how can I respect him? If you don't have self-respect, you're not going to have anything in life. especially women.
Like if you guys are going out to eat and the girl says, "I hate Mexican food," you love Mexican food. don't be trying to pick a don't. I'm leaving you, man. Get out my car. I mean, don't kick her out your car because like she don't like Mexican food.
What you mean you don't like churros?
Yeah, right.
I've been eating churros since I was 4 years old. My TT's been making churros forever. How could you disrespect TT?
Bitch, I was raised on SpaghettiOs, bitch. Most girls are used to these guys that are, that are attached. Once they get a girl, it's almost like, all right, cool, I got her. Don't fuck up. I gotta do this the right way. I gotta make sure I keep her. Let's keep her happy. Even, a lot of guys out there do try being like the smooth alpha males, but at the same time, in their head, they're like, okay, I gotta keep her. I gotta be nice to her. I gotta do this and that. Da, da, da. When you don't care, and you just say, fuck it, take it or leave it, and you have the balls to walk away, that's gonna create attraction with her. That's gonna make her look at you as more of a man as opposed to one of these little softies that like try. And another thing with walking away to create attraction, it kind of shows that she's not a priority in your life. Sticking around when she's giving you bullshit, you're showing her like a type of validation. You need to focus on yourself. You're the priority. You need to make sure in the relationship that both of you know who the priority is. In a respectful way. Obviously, you want her to feel important. You want her to feel like she's in a relationship. It should be like a partnership. But at the same time, you gotta, you can't give her that validation. You can't give her that. You can't make her the priority in the relationship. You always want to put yourself first. You always want to focus on yourself. Man, I always hear dumb shit about like, your partner comes first and make sure they're taken care of, and then you. You always gotta make sure yourself is taken care of. But again, that's your partner. With respect to women, you gotta respect her as your girl, and you gotta respect her as like your partner, your life partner. But you gotta make sure you are the priority. You gotta make sure you're actually set. Your health is good, your business is good, and like mentally you're good, everything.
In essence, if you're putting her as a priority, then you're putting her on a pedestal. And she doesn't respect that. If you've been talking to a girl, at the bar, and she sees that you just hang on every word that she says, and she's saying ridiculous stuff that you're just tolerating it. And, she said, well, I gotta go to the bathroom, and, or I'm gonna go talk to my friends over there, and then you go follow her. You go talk to some other women while you're around, or go talk to your friends, or go chat up the bouncer, or go chat up the bartender. You don't necessarily wanna wait around for her. Yeah, women say that go to the bathroom, next thing you know, they're making out with another dude next to the DJ booth. So you wanna, keep tabs on it, but, you don't wanna just be waiting right outside the women's bathroom, touching your nipples or nothing like that. You don't wanna be out there like that. So you don't want to be, don't make her the priority because she doesn't want to be the priority. That's when she'll start having contempt for you. That's when she'll start disrespecting you because she does not want to be the captain of the ship.
Yeah, that's big too. She does not want to be the priority because the moment she is, I'm telling you, it's gonna go downhill from there. That's when it falls apart. I don't care what anybody says. And a lot of girls will disagree. It should be 50-50.
It's not.
It really shouldn't.
Don't listen to what they say. Listen to what they do. They will tell you, no, we're equals, we're 50. It's not. Try it and see what happens.
I guarantee most of you guys out there that have kids already know it ain't 50-50. You guys know that shit. So in the month of July, for the first 7 days of July, we have like a cool little contest going, all right? On our Facebook. First week, post one of our videos every day from the 1st to the 7th, all right? It has to be a different video each time. You gotta be subscribed and following us on Facebook. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a random follower that posted a video all 7 days. We're gonna give them a 1 month coaching session, free 1 month coaching session. Post 7 videos, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Follow us. Then you gotta send us a message on the 8th. Let us know you did it. We'll check it out, verify it at random. We'll pick a name out, and bam, got a coaching session for a month. Like, comment, subscribe to this shit. If you're looking for a paid coaching session with us, hit us up at blackbookbasics.com/private coaching. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.